This literally was the most shocking data to us from the Motley Fool Debt-Free Guys LGBTQ plus money study.
We knew there'd be surprises and we knew there'd be a lot to learn, but we were not prepared for this.
Not at all, especially in 2022.
What is it? Well, come join us for Queer Money bonus episode number 349 to find out.
Let's do this. So according to the Motley Fool Debt-Free Guys LGBTQ plus money study that we did this year, 48%, say that again, 48%, almost half of LGBTQ plus Americans report being discriminated against by someone in the financial service industry, with transgender folks reporting this the most at 67%.
44% of respondents contribute this discrimination, at least in part, to their financial insecurity.
Yeah, and what's interesting about this is that despite the fact that financial services companies, banking companies, insurance companies, they show up every year for us for Pride, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are some of the biggest sponsors of some of the largest LGBTQ nonprofit organizations out there. So what's going on? What's happening? There's still some sort of disconnect between what these companies are doing for their customers and the needs of our community, because they're somehow not connecting with the true needs of millions of LGBT people across this country.
Yeah, there's a clear disconnect, and we need to figure out a solution for that. And that's actually something that Dave and I have taken on. We are working on a unique, never seen before solution that we hope solves this problem, that bridges the divide between financial services and the help that the LGBTQ community needs to reach its financial security. It's not just about bridging the ties, it's about helping the LGBTQ community reach financial security, because as we've said before on this podcast, the stronger we are as individuals, including the stronger we are financially as individuals, the stronger we are as a community, and the more time, money, and resources that we have then to be able to contribute to the people and causes who will continue to fight for and keep our rights.
Yeah. And what's important to remember here, folks, is that all of us desperately want to see this kind of discrimination go away. We don't want this discrimination anymore, but it's clear that some of us are allowing this kind of discrimination to change the way that we think about our personal finances, how we interact with money. It's changing our money story. Since 44% of folks said that it contributed in some way to them not being as financially secure as they would like to be. So we need to figure out, how do we, in one ear, hear the discrimination, but in another ear, make the decision to hear those who are in our community and those who want to serve our community to do the right thing, right? So what do we encourage you to do? Well, one, of course, we encourage you to subscribe to the Queer Money Podcast if you're not already, and subscribe to this channel on YouTube if you're watching, if you're not already. The next thing is, let's look for, find, and share with each other the folks who are doing it right. Let's find the financial planners in your local pink pages or the LGBTQ Chamber of Commerce, or find a financial planner that has experience serving LGBT folks at letsmakeaplan.org or through the Financial Planning Association Pride Planners group. Find those folks who truly want to serve us, right? Let's actually do what's right for ourselves over listening to that discrimination.
Exactly. And then when we've solved that problem for ourselves, the next thing that we need to do is spread the word throughout the community of the names of the folks within these companies who are getting it right, and the members of our community who are getting it right and serving the community with its financial security, helping us reach financial abundance. Let's make those people be successful and set them as examples to the good old Boys and Girls Club to stop this discrimination against the queer community. There are definitely people in the community and allies of the community who are helping us reach financial security. They may feel like they're few and far between, but they are out there. And so what we need to do is spread the message of who these people are and give these people all of our assets to manage and help them be successful, so that we can also thereby be more successful, thereby strengthening the community overall. Here's your Queer Money takeaway from this episode.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Queer Money Podcast. Here's your takeaway from this episode. Please Don't let other people's biases and phobias ruin your financial security. Let's do what other marginalized communities are doing and rely on each other to build up within the community folks who provide financial services with a loving heart to people who look and love like us.
Then join us next Tuesday for an amazing interview with the founder of Euphoria, who you can find at euphoria.lgbt, Kate Anthony, and then next Thursday for another bonus Queer Money episode. Thank you and have a great weekend.